Manny shit, all that weak ass chimney shit, nigga. Let's get some motherfucking money, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. The machinist, nigga. Good job. Green Pontiac hit the corner, I was mobbing. Whole lot of dank, nigga, whole lot of choppers. Bitch on my line, little snow, I might knock her. Certified P, I just glide when I'm walking. Mac when I'm talking, strapped and I'm ballin'. Bitch, why you talking? Bitch, I'm the sharpest. Step on the scene, nigga, clean as I can be. I tell a young nigga, be all that you can be. I came from the block to real estate and yachts. Chillin', but I'm hot. Switchy on the rock. Digi wearing rocks. 3 phones clocking. F phone clocking. F being stocking. I'm dipping up the hill. White ghost posted. See my cuz feel Mike. Got a tuck 40. I'm on it. Everything I do be the coldest. Everywhere I push be the coldest. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking G. I get money in my sleep. Give a fuck when niggas talking, nigga. I need everything. Dope dealing hoes working, nigga. That's just what we sing. Hell yeah, I'm gon' stunt. And I'm riding stupid clay. Big D's in the chain. I'm a product of the game. I ain't gotta say it twice. She gon' do what I say. Tryna make it to the top. Tryna make it out the game. I need money. Webs, bitch, please. Don't hit my phone with the money I squeeze. If a nigga reach for this chain, I'm just coolin'. Street nigga home won't fame, I be biking. But even then I still got flame on my way. Heard a nigga need about 10, selling Andro. Nigga, we can meet around 10, I'm just parked. 10 Tahoe with the bag, moving smart. Different location with the mag, with a bitch. Sucker ass nigga try to get me, tweaking. About to bend the corner, drop 50. But fuck it, I'm way too rich to trip. And way too legit to quit. Hold on, yo, gripping on her neck while I'm stroking. Take the 100,000, I ain't blow it. Every time I clap, use Trojan. I don't just rap street poet. Everybody know it, nigga. I'm a motherfucking G. I get money in my sleep. Give a fuck when niggas talking, nigga. I need everything. Dope dealing hoes working, nigga. That's just what we sing. Hell yeah, I'm gon' stunt. And I'm riding stupid clay. Big D's in the chain. I'm a product of the game. I ain't gotta say it twice. She gon' do what I say. Tryna make it to the top. Tryna make it out the game. I need money. Webs, bitch, everything. I need all that shit, nigga. Every motherfucking dime of that shit. Yeah, TFM. Numbers. Good job. DJ idea was happening.
Good morning. How we doing? Good morning. Make this a little smaller. Something like that. There we go. How's it going? Hope you guys had a good 4th. I'm gonna get my water. What's up? So we'll talk about bias, talk about news, POIs, giveaway. Topics. Got me a tan? Yeah. I was out in the sun like 3 or 4 days in a row. But I had a good weekend. It was nice. Put some music on and chill. Some background music. All fingers still attached. Dude, one of my buddies broke his finger. He broke his finger on the boat. I haven't seen it yet. I saw a photo of it. But yeah, my buddy had a keg on the back of his like sport fisher, so we went and tied up next to him and just hung out with a bunch of people. Love the money. But yeah, we opened up here at 6, came down, and been kind of just slowly grinding up. So right here, I drew this line because the indicator's not painting it because of the holiday. But inside day, well, we took out previous day high. This is Friday's high. This is painting it like they're together. These 2 days are blended together. Right here. So, this is where we opened up last night. Came down. So we cut the sessions on, you'll see. Just a big Asia session. 7 hour, I'll tell you that too. Here's the Asia session. Just big inside bars so far. So I want to see one of these sides get hit of Asia. And we also have, oh, this actually isn't previous to high. Sorry, that's left over. Already taking out previous day high right here. Friday's high. Yeah, last week was kind of ass. Still green, barely. Basically break even on the week. I'm still up. We're green last month. Break even so far. This month. Feeling fragile a little bit. Yeah, look at this weird ass week last week. We're definitely like a new phase of price, right? Came down, reversed, expanded higher. We're in a new phase of price now, so you can kind of see it better. I cut everything off. We're just in consolidation, right? It's getting tighter and tighter. Lower highs, higher lows. So I kind of expect us to maybe get out of this sometime this week, hopefully. We don't really have much on the calendar, though. I mean, here's the news. 10 o'clock news today. It's kind of nice for a Monday. There's some minutes. FOMC meeting minutes on the 8th, this Wednesday, and that's it. The next week's going to be a lot more fun. You have CPI and some Fed talks, PPI. And then the week after that is dry. There's literally nothing. So, yup. We'll see. I mean, this was like a straight up run. Like, markets don't go straight up. So we need to kind of like cool off. And we've been cooling off since, I don't know, about almost 60 days. This run up happened in like 60 days. So YM's like definitely catching up. Making a new all-time highs. ES, just same thing. Getting tighter. But look at ES. Look at these highs up here. Let's put out some lows. Back in the range. I like these highs as targets. Right here. Look at the daily chart, what we hit. Low imbalance. Gapped up. Well, I guess this is still Friday and today blended together. We opened up right here. So same thing. Big Asia session. London's still inside of it. So I'm looking for New York to kind of take out one side of this. I want to see the low swept, honestly. That way we can get on side and go higher. We just took all this, hit a daily imbalance. So I like these highs as targets. I'm not married to any bias, really. I don't have anything tagged. But personally, if I could choose what to do with the market and I can move it, I would bring it down here. Sweep everybody out. Then just take it higher into these highs. And that's what I want. If we just go higher off the open like this and leave, don't take anything out, or maybe sweep some lows and then go, right? Do something like this. We could have SMT. Maybe, but if we just don't take out Asia low and just open and push higher, then I'm gonna have to wait for some kind of pullback, right? Something like this. Hit the high. Respect bullish structure here and then go higher. You know, something like that. To look for a long. So that's why I want to see it come down. One, because we'll take out liquidity. Get me more confident if we reverse here. Could form SMT, which helps. And also, we can form a swing point down here to trade away from using the fractal model, and it'll give us more range to capture, right? Like we just push higher here, and we have to take the retest, pull back and higher. We're only getting like, well, it's ES here. Let's get an NQ. This high, we can target this high. But the range for our trade, if we get a swing point entry like down here, a lot more range to capture versus entering like up here, where you only have a little bit of range left. So so that's my bias, really. News, like I said, nothing really. POIs, not really much, just some internal lows, and then Asia low, Asia high. And then we'll do our giveaway, as always, where we give away one of these indicators. You know the stream? But Lucid just dropped a new 40% off sale. Ends on the 24th this month. It's 40% off all pro accounts. So that's in the chat. And I think it's unlimited uses. Unlimited uses. About gold? Gold kind of gapped up. Swept up Thursday high. Came down. So yeah, 24 hour, you can see the actual candles now for the day. Like this is inside day. Previous day. Took out previous day high here. So just kind of getting tighter and tighter in here. So until we start actually breaking out and making new like daily highs, right? Taking out some swings here. It might just continue to get tighter and we just kind of chop around. What's my thought on these props forcing people to live before they can get a payout? I mean, people, my thoughts on props are like mixed. It's a means, it should be a means to an end. Like it shouldn't be your end all be all like solution. Like if you're trying to trade and just like only use prop firms, then like you're you might be cooked. Because you should be taking, like, you should be using props if you don't have the money to trade your own money, but you have the skill, right? So leverage the props to build your own live account. That way you don't have to put up with all the rules, and if regulation steps in and they go away, right? Or if your firm blows up or whatever you want to call it, get rugged or whatever, you still have a way to trade. But if you're just taking payouts and buying dumb shit and like not building your own live account, like you're just an idiot. But the props forcing people live before they can get a payout. What do you expect, dude? What do you expect? They make money when you lose. Like, so if you're actually good, they don't want you to trade with them. They'll just move you to live. It's like it's like you going to the casino and getting banned for card counting. You know? Like you have an edge in the market, so you're basically counting cards at the casino table. So, yeah, I mean, you should know what you're getting into when you trade prop. Like that's just part of the game. They're gonna do what they want to do, and you agree to it when you sign up. When you create your account, check that box. I agree. You're agreeing to all those terms. They can do whatever they want. So, it's like you should know what you're getting into. I mean, it's not really the Wild West anymore like it was a few years ago. I think it's kind of cooled off, chilled out. But bro, when the prop stuff like was first coming out, there still is no like regulation. So you were seeing like firms go up, pop up, and go under like every other week. But if you're in the US, you don't need that much money to start a live account. But yeah, like I obviously think it's kind of like predatory, obviously, that if you're having a big payout coming and they just move you to live and don't pay you out, it's kind of fucked. But like I said, you should know what you're getting into if you're going to play that game. Or you could do what the rest of us did years and years and years ago. Get a job, save your money, and open your own live account. You lazy bums. No, not really. I'm joking. But still. What do you think people did when they didn't have prop? When prop wasn't around? They literally had to get a job. We got 10 minutes till the open, though. For the love of money. Yeah, I'm not really interested in gold. I'm not really interested in anything today. I mean, we swept previous day high here. There's an imbalance. Or no, previous day low could be swept. Tiny little imbalance, I think. 3.8. Yeah, tiny imbalance. On the daily there below. So you can have an outside day. On gold. I'm like leaning slightly bullish on the indices, so. Do I look at 6 p.m. open on Mondays? Yeah, that's why I have this line drawn. That's when the market opens for the new day. Usually the indicator paints it, right? But because of the holiday, it's blending both these days together. What we say is the absolute minimum balance for your own like, live account. I mean, check the broker. My broker. AMP futures I'm currently using. What do you want to trade? Micro minis? Right? Or just the full minis? You need $100 to hold one micro on NASDAQ. $100. So technically, if you're going to trade intraday, right, and not hold past the last 15 minutes of the day before they close at 5 p.m. Eastern time, you only need $100 to hold one mini, right? And obviously, if you're in one mini and it goes one tick against you in drawdown, you're going to get liquidated, right? So you need more than this. But this is the maintenance margin, or sorry, the margin for intraday. And then right 15 minutes before the close at 5 p.m., they want you to have this much to hold one. So obviously, unless you're swing trading, like you can just exit before the last 15 minutes and then re-enter at 6 p.m. I know that they suggest, but I mean more so, what would you recommend more than likely? Depends on what your goals are. Are you just trying to learn in a low leverage environment with some skin in the game? Or are you like trying to pay your bills? I don't know your financial situation. I don't know what your bills are. If you have kids, any of that. So it depends on what your goals are. And if you even know what you're doing or not. Like, are you even profitable, or are you just trying to learn with some skin in the game? Like that's it. All those factors play a role. You want Raris? Well, then you need probably like, you don't even need 6 figures. You could just put like 50K in and just risk like, I don't know, 5K per trade like I do. It gives you like 10 trades right there. And if you know what you're doing, like you should be chilling. And just kind of reset it every month back to 50K. Because think about it. If you're risking 5K and you're just going for 2R minimum, you're making 10K per trade. A Rari payment's probably like 3K, 4K a month. So you hit one trade that you paid for your Ferrari for, I don't know, 2-3 months. That's what I'm saying. Like the cars aren't even that big of a flex. Like it's super doable. Like you hit one trade and you just paid for a few months. We want Ferraris. I'm weak. How do I pay myself each month? So basically, what I have right now is I just have a set balance that I reset it back to every month. So let's say you start with 100K each month, right? Start with 100K. So you run up to like 150K at the end of the month. Just take the 50K out, reset it back to 100K, and you pay yourself 50K that month, right? Car's not even a good asset. No one said it was an asset. Cars are a liability. But they're not making my car anymore, so I might get paid to drive it. We'll see. I got the last one. The prop firms that you are promoting, are those reliable? Yeah, they're like the top prop firms in the space. Been around for a while. If I was like new, I would just start with Lucid. The Apex is more advanced if you're really looking to scale, but I wouldn't start with like Apex probably. If you were new to prop, I would just get some Lucid accounts. Straightforward, a little bit easier rules. The nice thing about Apex though is they let you have up to 20 accounts, so that's how you can really scale. You're new, start with Lucid, yeah. Their payouts are so fast too. It's like instant almost. How much am I risking of my overall net worth? I don't know. I'm not like sitting here trading with all the money I have. Yeah, Lucid doesn't have monthly prescription. So I'm saying if you're just kind of like new, I would start with Lucid. And then once you actually know what you're doing and you want to scale like crazy, just get like 20 Apex accounts. Do like the 5-pack bundles they came out with recently. Get the extra discount. And then copy trade them all. Carpentera said, yeah, it took less than 1 minute for my payout from Lucid the other day. Right, meow? We can watch how we open here. What happens if they shift you to live? You're trading with like their live account, right? And it's like not as ideal because the rules are a bit different, right? Basically, a lot of people don't like getting moved to live because I don't say it's like you make less money, but you can't really milk the firm like you were, you know? So I know people who just blow their accounts like after they have like cycles. They'll just like run up some accounts and then eventually they'll just blow it on purpose and go back so they don't get moved to live. But at some point, if you're like actually know what you're doing and you're just milking, they're gonna move you to live or they're just gonna ban you. Like, just like you get banned from the casino for counting cards, it's the same thing. What are some tips when it comes to journaling? I have a whole video on journaling. In my Discord. Look. Right here, come to journal. My journaling process. You click this. Boom. 9-10 minute video on how I journal using TradeZilla. Oh my gosh. It's a private video. It's not on YouTube publicly. All right, we're going to open here in a second. For the love of money. Skip today. We'll see. I'm not really like married to anything. We'll see how if we come down to Asia low or something. $3-minute. Yeah, it does. Down to Asia low. I'm not gonna enter on this though. Right at 9:30. If you close below, I mean you could do something like this. It's a 20 handle stop. Ish. Let's watch. It's Monday, day after 4th of July weekend. Everyone's coming back from their yachts, you know. But yeah, remember I said I want to see how we come down to Asia low on ES. For something like this, maybe. Or have some SMT down here to go higher into these equal highs. We're hanging out. We're just consolidating around 30K. Like zoom out. 30K is right here in the middle. We're literally just consolidating around 30K. Getting tighter and tighter. But so far, YM straight up. Off the open. We just wick down on NQ. Yeah. We're open. Ooh, okay. Why I'm just in his own world. I don't really even look at it that much currently. It's just doing its own thing. Just want to see one side of the range get hit. Asia high or Asia low. Same with ES. Just want to see one side of the range get hit. ISM, a big impact? No, usually not. The biggest impacts, like highest impact news, is usually like CPI, FOMC, anytime a Fed chair or Trump is talking. What else? NFP. There's probably like one of there I'm missing. You'll know it when you see it. Honestly, this is looking kind of nice. A little 3-minute long. Off this 30-minute candle. We have SMT on these 30-minute lows. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna see how we react to these. Might get a 1-minute trade, might get a 3-minute. Gapped up from Friday. Across the board. What's up? MDG. Hope we don't just chop. I won't be surprised. Ugh. Might see a reaction off this for more downside on oil. Took out this low. Right here. Back in the range. Woo. I like this balance. But if we just cut right through it and come lower, then... Well, that's a 100 handle 1 minute candle, at least. What the hell? It's the VIX 16. Took out these highs right here. Barely. Barely. I don't know. YM's definitely the strongest. This is looking pretty weak. This is kind of somewhere in the middle. I mean, Asia low is what? Asia low is halfway, basically. It lines up with halfway of this gap we opened up on for regular trading hours. So, come in, fill 50% of that in, and sweep Asia low. Oh. Well, the poll at the open was 50-50. Bullish, bearish, pretty much. And we've gone up and gone down. So everyone's right. Troy speaking though. Yeah, we'll wait for him to shut up. All right, guys, you heard it here first. Trump said the market is going to go through the roof. I guess we're longing today. The market is going to go through the roof. He's just talking. He's just saying not. He's just talking. We're getting crazy 1 minute candles. 100 handles here. 100 handles here. Back and forth. Just waiting. He's on the podium with his phone out. He's like, Margaret Singer to the roof. And he's like placing the short position. Now, hold on 1 second. I'm allowed to play particular music in a live stream. I can do whatever I want. Music, the way music works on YouTube is pretty much like you either revenue share with the copyright holder, which whoever owns this song will get a portion of like the money I make on this stream, but I don't run any ads on my YouTube channel, so there's no money being made unless someone like donates something. Or you don't share any revenue, they get it all. The only downside is sometimes like the video can be blocked in certain countries. So like a lot of music is blocked in Russia and Belarus because of like they're invading Ukraine or whatever. The music is a fucking pain in the ass. Okay. Eyes. I am up, down. Just inside the range still. Kind of over that song. Who knows this song? Bro, when I was in middle school, Justin Bieber. I'm coming for ya. Like you do. Time to go higher. Let's have the 15-minute close. Something like that. Is it beginning to be? Mm-hmm. In the beat. Song's Heat. Throwback. But yeah, watching this like 1 minute structure play out. Cringe AI music. That song is like from before AI was even a thing. That song's from, let's see, 2012. Song from 2012. Back when everyone's biggest problem was Coney. You guys remember that? Coney 2012. These kids don't know, bro. They don't know about Coney. When they thought the world was going to end in 2012. Because the Mayan calendar. He said apparently he's already dead. I have no clue what happened with that. Like what? Up, down, chop. Slight bullet structure. Higher highs, higher highs, higher lows. Got short on gold. I just don't want to see gold doing anything. I'm just gonna wait for 10 o'clock for everything. We can watch the 1 tick chart. Just kidding, I don't have that plan. We're gonna party like it's tonight. Oh. Gotta love some decoupled markets, right? Down, up. The market doesn't even move on news anymore. It's kind of buns. I remember we used to move so hard on some news. You guys remember that? Now no one even cares.
Oh man, well I thought we had a good thing, better than you made it out. I know right where I should be, but that's anywhere but here right now.
Asia High.
So if you're gonna shoot me down, well go ahead and do it now. Put me out of my misery. Well I wish you would have done it right from the start. Got me down like the enemy, like the cold-blooded killer that I know you are. And I wish you'd make it quick and painless. Don't let it get too far. So baby, just
Put me out of my misery. close. I think you got this in balance right here. You just hit 30K. Inversion traders at the in shambles at the open. Put me out of my misery. I said I don't even want to touch this until we hit one of these highs or lows. These black lines here. Because you're just trading in this range. You kind of keep just chopping around. These deep ass retracements too, like. Hurry, short the inversion. Alright. That is why I'm done. Why I finally took the slow out. And you have equal highs above. Waiting for Rumo's signal. Honestly, same. Rumo, save us. We need a signal. Is it actually the same price every single time he alerts? Somebody needs to write that. Go back into all the other streams and see. Banger. Would you say the game has changed since you started? Is it more fun now? Because you have to think more and do the things mindful? I say it's the game. You mean just like trading in general? It's still fun. Like I'm not like poor results. It's 50-50. What a mess. What a mess this market is. 10 o'clock in like 3 minutes. Think about it. We've just been letting liquidity build up on either side of the range here. So we're about to take out, it looks like, the highs.
Goodbye and the phone hangs Kinda got me feeling some type of way, like a sinner left sitting on Judgment Day. And she comes and she goes, but she always says goodbye.
Yeah.
And I keep it saying just to be by her side. Got a bottle in a room and a motel key.
What was the name of the first house song you played?
Broken heart with no vacancy. Broken heart with no vacancy. No
Oh, shit.
vacancy.
This song? Lady.
Yeah, no
Lady. Lady. Oh, look, Alex asked Zach, what would you say the game has changed since you started? Is it more fun now because you have to think more and do the things mindful? Yeah. I mean, trading's not easy. Like, no matter, you're always working like constantly to perform at the best of your ability, right? Because you fix one thing and then you gotta focus on another thing, and then you're constantly fighting the urge to like break your rules, right? But the longer it's almost like a win. It's almost like a streak. Like, what does it say? They say it takes what, 30 days to build a habit or something like that. Let's say you follow your rules for 30 days. It's gonna be a lot easier to keep following them, right? After that 30-day period. Once you start breaking them, right, then you can fall out of that habit, you know? So I'm kind of overwatching this 1 minute. So like, yeah, I still think trading is fun. But it's not like easy. It doesn't get, I would say some things get easier, some things never get easier. Does that make sense? How do you find me on Apple Music? I'll give you my profile. How do I do that? Are you guys able to click on this link? What does it do? Where does it take you? I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, you can like follow me on Apple Music. Like, the part that gets easier for trading is like, for me, like sticking to my rules, like not really caring what everyone else is doing, just following the process, right? The part that never really gets easier is like constantly fighting the urge to like want to like force stuff sometimes. Like sitting here knowing that like, okay, there's nothing really here yet, but wanting to like come on the 1 minute and like search for stuff. Like, even though you might get some sort of move, but it's not the move that I should be in, you know? Are you still learning, or you just play with the knowledge of the tools? Yeah, I'm always constantly like down to learn new things, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna instantly go and try and risk like 5K on it, you know? Like, I'm gonna back test stuff. I'm gonna see if what I'm learning is like gonna work well with the stuff I'm already doing, right? Does it align with like how I trade already? Can it like help me with what I'm currently already doing? Or is it just going to be like more like noise and make it more like complex? Make a video about backtesting. They need to add this into the TradeZilla backtesting software. They should add this indicator in there. Dude, yesterday, where's my phone? Wait. Yesterday we were riding around in my buddy's McLaren and this is like blaring like classical music. People were just staring at us like, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. People were literally staring at us. Wait. This is so funny. We were literally riding around just blaring like Mozart and like Beethoven. People were like walking around like, what the fuck? Am I able to ask you about a prop if it's good or not? Yeah. About bad test, does it work really? I have a 33% win rate because I try everything. I'm not, what are you back testing? Haircut looks fresh, appreciate it. Like, what are you trading, the Fractal model? Just ew. The hell? I'm watching the 15-minute now. I've had it. I mean, at least YM's like moving a little bit. All right, it's 10 o'clock. Like, just waiting for the range to be taken. Range high, range low. I thought we had a good day. This song's so good.
Your own niggas a snake for that money bag. Niggas in H for that money bag. Hoes and play for that money bag. And nigga, I'm squeezed about my money bag. They say call me when you need some love, but only calling when they need it, son. Sometimes I just wanna leave or something. Spend a little bit of time on myself. But I know
It's better days.
I just pray that you never change. Hoping that you never change. That you all that I need, babe. All that I need, babe. Yeah, check. Your true color showing. You ain't never wanted. You like the lifestyle. You like the diamonds, don't you? That money bag will change everything. That money bag about a wedding ring. That money bag will make a dirty nigga seem clean. And when we didn't have it, all we did was dream. Sometimes I still feel like I'm dreaming.
Kind of the way it's just flagging to go higher.
And I can't believe it. Your own niggas that snake you for that money bag. Niggas that hate you for that money bag. Hoes and love you for that money bag. And me, I'm squeezed about that money bag. Riding around my city looking for one.
I can't lie, I've been on one.
Money bag. Would you change on me? Would you put a money bag? Would you wait on me? Would you put that money back? Knowing that it's better days, I just gotta make a change. Knowing that it's better ways, gotta take the pain away.
Equal highs. I know it's better days. Gold gonna go lower now? Someone did say they were like doing gold shorts. We're finally about to hit this high. 20 minutes later. Come on up. God, dude. Boring. If we hit this high and don't do shit, then I'm just gonna like hop off. I mean, the daily is already kind of like wonky. The day after a holiday. News, as you see, didn't really do anything. This high impact news, this red folder news, has not done anything. Are we going to leave this high for later again? Let's see. We have YM reverses off these lows. And we get in sync now to the upside. That'd be nice. SMT of these lows with YM. I mean, these lows don't really align with lows over here. It's just too much divergence. It's kind of hard to use YM in your analysis. At least it is for me. The main thing we can use YM for is like if we do get in sync to the upside, then that'll help us like maybe take a trade. But that's about it. I'm not really paying too much attention to the highs and lows over here. Really just the direction. All right, high finally taken. Like I said, I was kind of looking like just a flag to then really actually go up. Now let's see how we react to the Asia high. Are we just going to push past? If we do, I need to wait for the pullback for proof that that holds, then we can get long, right? If we just hit this high and come back in the range, then I'm not interested, you know? unless it gives me some really clear like displacement down, then maybe look for lows, but a little scalp. But if it's going to actually break out of the upside, I need to wait for the pullback. I'm already seeing like this market's kind of slow. Doesn't really seem like it's in a hurry to do anything. We're just now hitting the external range high, so we're not really in a hurry to do much over here. So
They gonna wanna run that back turbo. I'm gonna wanna fuck her too. She'll catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track out lift up when you take off, how you did that?
You put switches on all your blickies, how you did that? Your LV back turned to a legit, how you did that?
I seen that duck turn to a Louis, how you did that? That look like a brand new booty, how you did that?
You got face stones and nowhere to watch it, how you did that?
You hear some skeletons in your closet, why
oh, you did that.
How you yelling slack, slack, how I kill a cat, yeah. Hopping around in a two-tone Maybach, pillows in the back, let's go. Too many rounds in the Philly AK, someone gon' get wet. How you gon' get more when you still owe me, how you gon' do that?
Snatch a Ruger bag, give a nigga a yak attack. I get my shooter whack, beef and cheese and that's the rat. Ain't nighttime but your chain glow, how you do that shit? Me and Gunna fuck the same hoe, how you knew that bitch? She'll catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track out lift up when you take off, how you did that?
Switches on all your blickies, how you did that? Your LV back turned to a legit, how you did that?
I seen that duck turn to a Louis, how you did that?
Turn that phone into a lava. How you did that?
You got face stones and nowhere to watch it, how you did that?
You hear some skeletons in your closet, why you did that?
They hit your man, you ain't get no straightening, how you live with that? She fucked the hood, how you lay and have a kid with that? My jello go toast, but shit who blow, yeah I did that. Kick more shit than judo and she like how I
How
did
you get that shit, you got a romantic on your host. Matt Black me back sit, bitch, I'm too rich to drive a road. Pop my shit like plumber, me and Gunna diamond flesh. I'm gon' ball out summer, just all grinding for a month. Ayy, pull up, hop out, done. She'll catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track out lift up when you take off, how you did that?
You put switches on all your blickies, how you did that? Your LV back turned to a legit, how you did that?
I seen that duck turn to a Louis, how you did that? That look like a brand new booty, how you did that?
You got face stones and nowhere to watch it, how you did that?
I just requested my payout. How I did that. Move me to live. I can't rap, bro. I can't rap right now. My brain's not working. I'm still like foggy, honestly, from the weekend. And this market's making me even foggier. It's slowly going up, but like, I'm not really interested in it. Not at the moment.
That time you told me you proud of me, you wasn't proud of me, you was the nigga who doubted me. I was too mad at you, you let him come kill you, my brother, that shit was a tragedy. But magically I got the strategy, I was so sick and tired of niggas keep asking me who was the killers between the hood. Bro, I'm a king, that mean we good. Talk to my TT about my problem, learn to survive, I carry my
We got 45 likes on the stream. We got 250 people in here.
How you my brother, you say you gon' pop me. Fall over loyalty, never about thotties. Don't mention my name if you mention them bodies. Don't mention my name if you mention them bodies. Stop taking drugs at the sin in the summer. How you gon' blame me? I give a cabana. Bitch, I'm a star, gotta use condom. Don't drink par, only like Walker. Sippin' on Walker, I feel like I'm Flocker. Shit in my pocket, that shit'll go blocker. Say that I'm mean, what you mean I coach you? Get away from a high speed, don't toss it. Called you a bitch, I'm sorry I lost it. Head down, X pill, Percocet off. Bitch, my phone that passed me a charge. Ain't have a coat, walk to school in the thermal. Bitches you looking up to, they'll burn you. Get on my business, this shit don't concern you. I get to digging this shit when I learn you. I love the treasures, this shit is eternal. Oh my God, I'm having a version. I wish my brother had made it out surgery. I be up thinking that shit do be hurting me.
Oh my god, what happened to the market?
Get my bro 20, he covered with burglary. I love the bitches who say they ain't heard of me. Never seen blood, that shit turn burgundy. Oh my God, I'm
What happened to the market, man?
Fresh like the first day of school, I'm a scholar. Found a solution and got some more problems. We from the same bus, my dog since a toddler. 16-year-old when I shot my first chopper. Flew out of Venezuela and then open locker. Could fly on the G5, fly helicopters. I count every blessing and
You count every dollar.
I go back to be playing. I treat all of my dogs the same. Check out all of my bitches the same. I just hope we financially sane. Never turning my back on the game. From the A, we taught to be brave. Had to squabble and
Ew.
face. Stay right solid, you'll get through the face. Now my nigga, what happened to Virgil? Tell that God I don't wanna get murdered. I got style, I don't know what you heard of. You little pussy, you soft and fertile. Only rumors throughout my circle. Only rumors throughout my circle. R.I.P. Prince and my pubs are purple. 600 made back the one with the curtain. Young gonna one of the boy about the Birkin. I'm going hard, know you proud of me working. Riding around the town, slipping and swerving. Hold it down, do the shit with a purpose. Louis down, and then she came from Virgin. Oh my God, what happened to Virgin?
I mean, I wouldn't mind a 5-minute setup or something. 5-minute long until like this little imbalance or something off. If it stays. Oh my God, what happened to the market? Still haven't taken the high out on ES. How you did that? Man, that's gonna be stuck in my head now. You just denied all my payouts. Why you did that? Move my ass to live. Why you did that? Volume. Is the music too loud or too low? I have it turned down a little bit. No, I don't do any one-on-one stuff right now. I did at the beginning of the year with a few people. I think they still watch the streams. I think they're in here. But I don't do any one-on-one stuff currently. Everything is just on here in the Discord. We're going to come back in the range now. Oh my God, what happened to the market?
I'm gonna start crying right now, and I'm so emotional. Like, my pussy is so good. Like, it's so good. Fuck.
That my little what she been pulling up on and come right to the spot. I put dick in her stomach. Play with that
For the 3-minute, doesn't look that bad.
young nigga rich and I keep a hoe coming.
Stair steps. I don't know what's going on over here.
Riding in the spaceship with stars on the roof and you still watching out for the Johnnies. Lil' mama bad, stuck on the passport. Money on the dashboard, 200 on the dashboard. Straight like a task force. Hit her from the back, bitch, I'm a bad boy. Put her on the tab, electric broken, I heard it's contagious. Been rapping all night and I counted up daily. Breaking up back, got her calling me baby. Pull up with 10, she know I appreciate it. Pull up to the crib, the neighborhood gated. Residency for the summer is Vegas. Spirit of ecstasy, cruising is daily.
Back in the range. Let's see. We took out highs. Coming back in. We're at -2.
You see a pretty picture I painted. You see a pretty face I painted. Stack 'em more cakes than Danish. We live across the states and they hate it.
Highs taking on ES here. If this starts to pop, maybe we break out now. Out of this like slow grind. And start running. Or we come back in the range. I'm on my bed. Who knows this song? Sounds like 6 years old. Dang.
Let's go. Let's turn me up, big dog. We finna step up.
It's on the net. I cut up my day ones for the win. I just put up in that black made bet you can't see in. Up got plenty of racks, I keep that strap with one cocked in. Not even close with family, why the fuck would I want friends? Let's go. Fuck the ones who talking, bitch, I'm lit. Alright. $1 million worth of cars, no lease, no rent. I'm only 20, can't nobody tell me shit. I'm signed. Bitch, cross the line, I lose my mind, I bust that iron. Look, put the toe, my sweating in a Rolls Royce, yeah. Just send my million through an invoice. I spent plenty blue face wax on shit I wear once, yeah. Just like that hoe, man, I can't keep nothing. Let's go. Lost my brothers, I ain't friendly nigga. I spent
Damn, what's there's an FEG here? There's not.
straight up out the mud, we from the trenches, nigga.
It's down lower.
Realest ones had the hardest way of living. But who want smoke? I drop them bands, don't quit the sin it, pussy nigga. Whoop down with Glocks out from out here, cause in some business broke as nigga. Fuck their opinion, it don't help out how I'm living. Let's fight with me and fuck whoever think I'm tripping. Yeah, I pull up back and I see trouble, cock one in it. I'm full of Xanax, all my brothers rolling with me. I'm up and
This is not low cortisol music.
got all my pockets filled with hundreds done a murder, man. The biggest boss right through the north, I keep my gun in hand. I don't want talk, I let it all wild.
Fireworks show is sick and boon.
Every day dumb, 100 something wrongs on there. Came from the bottom, now don't even know this money got them stand. Put the toe, my sweating in a Rolls Royce, yeah. Just send my million through an invoice. I spent plenty blue face wax on shit I wear once, yeah. Just like that hoe, man, I can't keep nothing. 1, 2, 3 million, I bet it. Place the bet, I said it. It's way too hot, cloud the block, spin on your shit and wet it. Do it and style, part of the bitch, we flexing while we stepping. I don't want talk about that shit, this money my confession. I say this new Bentley a go-kart. Try this bitch like Herbie, I just do one of them things.
Trump comes on and says, I told you. We had ICT on here once. That was like years ago. I think I have a screenshot of it somewhere. See if I can find it. Might deleted it actually. It was like old. I have to go find it in my camera roll. Who knows who sings this? If you know this, if you know who sings this song, shoot. Who here knows who Mexico Dro is?
Get up out this bed, I got a motherfucking grind. Finna get this money, ain't no bitch and ain't no crying. Focus on myself, nigga, knowing she ain't mine. I be talking facts, every song, I ain't lying. Do my own shit, leaving all these girls pissed. Atlanta fish market.
But put your on real quick.
Spend my time thinking about the second I get rich. New diamond bracelet, nigga chillin' on my wrist. Trying to pay me for some shows, that's a damn fool. Baby walk up, shawty saying I look cool. When I get to talking, now they might start to drool. Quit to leave fast, they be saying that I'm cruel. This shop, Mexico, clothes on the house. IRS, get the check in my account. Down payment, they get the check in my amount. Trying to get it deed, pay for it, then I bounce. Walk in the my shine nose, bling bling. Chris got me right. Put some
Waiting.
diamonds on my ring. Football money, I ain't play for now, team. Keep going hard every time when I dream. Get the money out the way, I was at a store. Since it goes Chevron, I would never post. I was on a block, on the low. 12 bull in when it's time had to go.
I'm a 90s baby, I be pimping hoes for show. Super cocky. pocket nigga playing dodgeball with these hoes. I ain't kicking it with these niggas.
Yeah.
Field goal. Get money, dumb and mo. Get money is the plan. Super P might charge this bitch a fee just cause I can.
Kind of looking like a day we just preserve capital. Don't really like do anything. I'm not gonna lie.
This bitch is like the man that I am.
Go to 11 and see.
This blunt hit back, goddamn.
I think we should come back on the range, honestly. This doesn't really look like it wants to go higher.
Cooking up every time they glitz, I come.
Maybe super low out and go higher, but
I came from shit, I live it up. That money.
this 30 minutes about to close.
Get the money out the way, I was at a stove. Since it goes, Chevron, I would never poke. I was on a block, on the low. 12
I'm not gonna lie, my trade frequency has gone up since I started streaming. Just being transparent. Sometimes it feels like I'm forcing stuff for like views, but maybe I'm just more locked in. I don't know. $10 a.m. YM. Yeah, but how do you stop placement on YM? Because on NQ I'm doing like 15 handles. If you're not from the US, you probably hear like, what the fuck is this dude listening to?
bliss with another day to get this thing right. Straight on the nearer on the thing in my sight. I think I want that Bentley, all white. Mom, you gon' be mad, but I think I might. All these girls looking up at me, they love my height. Every day I wake up, they love my life. Every time I say a prayer, I get bright. Going hard for God, or angel like I'm Mike. God first, Mexico, everything last. He the one that put them diamonds on you, look like glass. I'm blessed now, I ain't thinking about no past. I be working hard, cause this life be moving fast. I be eating soup and horses now.
This song makes me want to get like 3 jobs and go to work.
In my own grass, Mexico, I play my role. Cause I was locked up, no bond, had a hoe. Built things in my trunk, riding around being.
The beat goes hard.
My lower office for me. Blessed to see another day. Mexico, he breathing. Scanning through these papers, John Rose got me reading. Trying to fix my attitude, but I'm stressed. It shall pass. Mexico, he bliss. Hiding from these people. Draw don't like the press. Do my own. Draw ain't like the rest.
Zach listening to weird music. You guys don't like it? It's an acquired taste. It's like wine. Your first glass of wine, you're like, why would someone drink this? But as you get older, you realize he's not rapping about killing. He's not rapping about drugs. He's not rapping about any of that stuff. He's rapping about God, paying the bills, minding your own business, working on yourself. Come on, you're not hearing him. You're not hearing him. You're not hearing him, bro. It's all right. When Mexico Dro blows up, you'll remember the time Zach played Mexico on stream. I listen to everything, bro. You'll hear me play house. I'll play Michael Jackson. We'll play Frank Sinatra. Like, I like it all. Okay. Taylor Swift. I just played Justin Bieber earlier. Gonna get that money, man. All right, new 30-minute. A believer. Gold not doing anything. It's slowly coming down a little bit, but damn, I wish we swept this low. Maybe get in for a long or something. But everyone's longing. I mean, yes, remember those highs here? What did I do while waiting without streaming? Just go on my phone or just log off. Like, honestly, I probably wouldn't even be trading right now. Well, I treat it like a job. I'd still sit here for like at least maybe till 11. Yeah, I'd honestly just be on my phone or like just kind of like watching. Maybe go like do some like chores, like around the house. Like I have some dishes I got to do. I got some laundry I got to fold. Like I'd just do that right behind me here while the market's up, and then wait for like 10 o'clock. Then wait for 10:30, 11. Just check what the market's done. Cause it's moving slow. Like the volume's at 28% on ES. 28%, and it's 10:30. We're at 45%, and it's 10:30. I thought the volume's been decreasing over the past like week. Like if we go back to yeah, we had this like big run up. I mean, this was Thursday. These 2 days are blended together. That's why the volume's higher here. But yeah, look, it's been decreasing. Since the 23rd. This candle should be like lower just because the days are blended together on the holiday. But we've been decreasing in volume every single day almost. Five-minute protected high. A protected high giving you a where? I just see like lows. I don't see any protected lows on a 5-minute on any of these. I mean, maybe I'm just sweeping this low out. Close above here. But you're entering like up here. Stop here. And you wouldn't have gotten on the retest. So it would barely missed you by a couple ticks. And even then, I was waiting for the how to be taken before I took any trades. Mm, 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 mm. What is YM doing? Are you skipping today? I haven't taken a trade yet. If I was gonna skip, I would just get off. It's kind of looking like it's a no trade day, honestly. Might see why I'm sell off again.
Hey, my niggas throwing Caesar. If you rhyme me, then he's over. Yeah, every day I'm geeked up. I be round with that pole. Nah, I don't be on that weak stuff, man. You niggas be acting like hoes and shit. Feel like Langston Hughes. I hit the booth and spit that poetry. Yeah, I be loading it, prowling on your home and shit. Then I'm rolling it, crawling once you gone and shit. I've been up all week, trying to get me a petite Philippe. The streets don't love me back, but I'm still in up the street. My heart is in the proudest. They tried to put me in the dress, I almost took the stylist. They tried to put me to the test, but me, I keep it solid. I'm ballin' like a Jane Harden, I bought a brand new rocket. I don't wanna be ballin'.
How the hell I got the hood on my back, but still gotta watch my shoulder? How you feel like I'm supposed to take care of you when your ass way older? Had a deep convo with the young bros who was in my Rover. Tricking yourself out the street ain't got shit to do with being no soldier. I lost Johnny and Larry, I can't lie, my heart got colder. Lost Tay-Man and CJ, I can't lie, my heart got frozen. Fuck all that grieving.
All right, well, extra range hit.
Like I'm the Rosen.
Just hanging out.
They hit me up, I hit him up, but I guess I was chosen. All the ops trying to get even. We killing all
Kind of looks like ready to come down. Doesn't it?
Niggas get killed for treason. Better thank God your ass still breathing. If I let it slide, I had a reason. If I let it slide, it's cause I'm busy fighting demons. Shiver when I sleep, the doctor say that I'm anemic. Said in his songs, but when I seen him, he ain't mean it. When it come to eating plates, they know we get too greedy. Yeah, gang over everything. Married to this shit, gang on my wedding ring. Yeah. Gang, stay ahead of things. Yeah, gang spinning like a hurricane. Back to school, driving my hood.
Back inside the range.
Hit a lick, then come look out. Ask the J's, they know me good. Niggas trying to split the crew up like I didn't do what I should. All the killers right here with me. Let's get that shit understood. Niggas know I bust my gun. Ain't no smoke can make me run. He mad at me by the chain. Forgot the times I paid his bun. Brothers talk behind my back. I play like I ain't heard none. Niggas wanna shake my hand, but I can't take mine off my gun. Bitches on the same thing, trying to knock my focus. I come from the east side where it's roguish.
Nice little 3-minute early CISD here.
Talking to my codeine, that shit sad, that's what I cope.
Marked out, see?
I'ma be a man if I'm richer, if I'm
5-minute might close here in the next 2.5 minutes.
Make sure you got motion. You know you got them niggas
What's the playlist? Just my Apple Music.
Gang over everything. Married to this shit. Gang on my wedding ring. Yeah. Gang, stay ahead of things. Yeah. Gang spinning like a hurricane. Yeah. Check my resume, I ain't said a thing. Yeah. Dang gang, man, them niggas changed. Stay down, shit, better came. Stay down, shit, better came. Never tuck my tail about nothing. Niggas rap dissing, but they bluffing. Chopper bullets friendly, they keep touching.
Go touch grass. Yeah, it's kind of a low volume day.
Would it be the same if I was busted? Niggas hate it,
We're
bitches
back
love
up
it,
now.
but they knowing how we coming, knowing we just want the money.
Volume's
Put the
definitely
G5
low.
on the runway, then pay my ties on Sunday. Monday it's back to gunplay. Go eat me a plate on lunch break. 4 well, she can tell by the feng shui. Got kids, can't wait on no one. I pay my dues, I don't owe none. When I flip this switch, they both run. Keep looking at me, must know some. I'm giving out smoke, who wants some? At the spot, you know where your hoe come. They need a free turkey, so dumb. Better go in the house when bro come. Yeah. Better take your ass inside the house. 21. Better take your ass inside the. Yeah. Better take your ass inside the house. 21.
I think
Be careful who you tell to step.
21
Right. Slime with
is
the
probably the most improved rapper ever. If you go listen to some of his early stuff and compare to like his new stuff, it's so different. It's like way better.
He had gangsta bro that made him kite. Daddy was a bitch. We was young niggas took his bite. All this shit be facts. I just punch and I don't got it right. I just want the head, cause she talk too much. She ain't my type. Yeah. Gang over everything. Married to this shit. Gang on my wedding ring. Yeah. Gang, stay ahead of things. Yeah. Gang spinning like a hurricane. Yeah.
Like here, I'll play one. One of his older songs.
Dang gang, man, them niggas changed. Stay down, shit, better came. Stay down, shit, better came.
Trump just stopped talking. Nice. Yeah, I like some English, like UK rap. God, where's it? Like, his is 2015. The language. It doesn't sound like as good, you know? And then you compare it to like what we just listened to, it's like way better. You know, my dad actually likes this song. Hold on. My dad likes this song.
I buy a new car for the bitch. For real. I tear down the mall with the bitch. For real. You can't even talk to the bitch. Nah. She fucking with bosses and shit. Oh God. I pull up in Rarers and shit. With choppers and Harleys and shit. For real.
I be Gucci down.
You wearing Lacoste and shit. Bitch. Yeah. Montclair. Yeah. Furka and Mafia Bell. Yeah. Yeah.
Triple homicide, put me in a chair, yeah.
Trip across the plug, we do not play fair, yeah. God. Got them tennis chains on, and they real blingy bling. Draco make you do the chicken head like chingy ching. Walking Neiman Marcus, and I spend a light 50. Please proceed with caution, shooters, they be right with me. 21. Bad bitch, cute face, and some nice.
He doesn't like listen to it, but he kind of was smiling when I was playing it.
Bitch, be careful when you dumping yo action. I ain't no sucker, I ain't cuffing no action. The streets raised me, I'm a whole bastard. I bought a Rari just so I can go faster. Niggas trying to copy me, they plan catch up. 21. I might pull up in a ghost, no Casper. 21. I been smoking gas and I got no. I got 1, 2.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account. Yeah,
In my bank account, yo.
in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Yeah, 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 ready to gun you down.
What are we doing?
Gun you down. Yeah, dog. Yeah,
Not for real, dog.
Straight about the 6, now I got a house in the hill, dog. 21. Wanna see about it, nigga, get you killed, dog. Whack. Wanna tweet about me, nigga, get you killed, dog. Kill, dog. I'm a real dog. You a lil dog. Bill, dog. Wanna build, dog. Chasing meals, dog. Don't write in your bitch like O'Neal, dog. Yes, I shoot like Reggie Mills, dog. Chopper sting you like a eel, dog. I got 1, 2, 3.
Yes, 1 minute.
6, 7.
It all looks like ass.
In my bank account, yeah. 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 In my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters.
I mean, 15-minute short off this right here would be bad on YM. It's valid. It's just what's your bias? Is it already bearish? I kind of feel like we're just going to chop the rest of the day.
Ruler clips, send a ruler hit, pull up on your bitch. She say that I got a ruler dick, spray your block down. We not really with
And like, we took out lows here. And if we're just going to keep pushing higher on these, then this will probably just like chop around. Just kind of decoupled. It's a Monday off a bank holiday. Low volume. We already looked at the volume. It's low. Weird kind of daily structure. It's not something I want to trade. Like 5 minutes just grinding. This thing just came down, hit lows, and we're chopping. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. In my bank account. Shooters ready to gun you down. Watching the World Cup? Yeah. I watched the Argentina game. Where Messi and them were all playing Cape. What was it? Cape Verde. Yeah, that was a good game. I watched that. I've been watching USA. Yeah, I see the YM. 10 a.m. But it's not in a discount, so I wouldn't have taken that. Personally. They gave one of our guys a red card, right? And they appealed it and got out of. He got out of red card jail. Didn't they appeal the red card? He can play now. The Belgium at 8. I'll watch that. Yeah, look. His red card. Okay, Fox News. Basically, his red card got lifted. Trump reversed it. He pardoned the player. Let's do the giveaway while we sit here. Let's do a giveaway. We'll just say the keyword. Slow. Giveaway keyword is slow. Market slow. Giving away one of these indicators. We're just kind of, whipsawed back and forth at the open, just slow kind of grind higher. Hit these highs, and we're just kind of grinding again. Sideways. So if we had come down here and created a swing, we could have maybe hopped in to something to the highs, but it didn't do that. Someone asked Zach, where is it? How did you become okay with missing moves? I still struggle with this. Knowing that, yeah, you might have an idea where the market wants to go, but that's not your trade, right? If there's no setup, there's no setup. So you need to be focused on like the process. If you're missing moves and you're like feeling bad about it, it's because you're probably focusing on the money. Oh my God, I could have made X amount of dollars on that trade if I just got in here. But until you start focusing on the process, you're gonna feel like that. Because the money's just a byproduct of following your system, right? Money's just a byproduct of being process focused. Follow your process, you make money. As long as you have an actual edge. But that's like the main thing. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. How many years have I traded ICT? I've been trading since 2020. ICT since like 21, 22-ish. All right. We'll give it a minute. Close the giveaway in 1 minute. 60 seconds. Did I become profitable like suddenly? No. I think there's no like, I've already talked about this, but it's like, there's like 5 stages to every trader's profitability, right? It's like losing a lot, losing a little, break even, making a little, making a lot, right? And to go from each of these stages, to go from one to the other, there's different things you have to like work through. In the beginning, you're trying to learn as much as you can, figure out a strategy, and then you realize it's not really the strategy that matters. It's you having an edge in the market, and it's all about risk management, right? Strategy is just going to give you the probabilities on your side. So then it's about, okay, how do I focus on not breaking my rules now versus learning more concepts? And then it's each they call it each new level, new devils, right? So it doesn't happen all at once. You just work through those little things. And you overcome those obstacles for each stage. And eventually you go from losing a lot to maybe breaking even. Then from breaking even to make a little bit of money. And then you go from making a little bit to making a lot, right? And you get comfortable sizing up and all that. You're not going to get comfortable sizing up if you're still breaking your rules, right? So you have to prove it to yourself. And then you move to the next stage, right? But each level, there's like a new thing. So there's new things you have to go through to conquer, like your bad habits and things like that. So it doesn't happen all overnight. Like I'm a believer that it takes time. And you should be journaling your mistakes and go back and look at what the data. That's the thing. You might have an idea of what you think is wrong with your trading. But if you're not journaling, you have no solid data to back it up. So you might think, oh, I FOMO in, right? Or maybe it's like, oh, I think my strategy doesn't actually work, or I need to find a new strategy. But until you like are actually tagging your trades, like I go in my Discord and I have a video of how I do it. Until you're actually like tagging your trades and looking at what the data says, you have no actual like data to back up your performance, right? So like I go through and I tag my trades with the mistakes I make. Like, oh, did the daily candle already expand for the day? Okay, well then I traded after overnight expansion and I lost. That's why it was a choppy morning. Or maybe I FOMO'd in, or maybe got greedy, didn't take profits at a fixed 2R, and then the trade came back and stopped me out for break even, right? You'll see a pattern in your behavior after a month or so of trading. You can go and see which mistakes should cost you the most money, right? That's what you need to focus on and fix. But you would never know if you're not journaling. So if you're not tracking your performance, how can you expect to improve it? You can't. You're just throwing shit at the wall, hoping it sticks, guessing. All right, let's run it. 70 people. Yash Rai, you are the winner. DM me on Discord. DM me on Discord and I'll get you your code for 1 month free, the Fractal Indicator. If you're not in the Discord already, make sure you join. It's free. There's a link in the description. We're going to actually host a couple giveaways in here as well. We're giving away 2 Fractal Indicators this month, and I think we're going to give away another Lucid account. I have to go back and check and see what I have in my stash to give away. But yeah, those will be launched here after the stream. I'll launch it right now. So if you didn't win the indicator today, you can come in here when I make these live after the stream and click this little button here. So, all right, that's about it, guys. Kind of a slow morning, but what do you expect after a holiday weekend on a Monday with a weird daily structure? We'll end it here. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. If you haven't already liked the stream, make sure you like the stream. It helps me out. And if you're not subscribed yet and you're new here, welcome. Drop a subscribe. Turn on notifications. See when we go live in the future. And make sure you join the Discord if you want to hang out with us outside of these streams.